What if I told you that men spend just as much time fantasizing about non-sexual things as they do about the other stuff? Yeah, I know. Your first reaction is probably, sure, and I'm the Queen of England. But here's the thing. While movies make it seem like men's brains are single-track roller coasters, real life is a lot more complicated. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on 8 secret fantasies men have that have nothing to do with sex. And if you're a woman watching this, knowing these will make you understand him on a level most people never reach. Look, I'll admit it, men are simple creatures until we're not. Yes, sometimes our thoughts are about food, sports, or what if I could fight a bear and win. But mixed in with that are these weirdly tender, oddly wholesome little daydreams that would make you go, wait, you think about that? Think of it like this. Men are like a playlist. Sure, there's some heavy metal on there, but in between, you might find a soft acoustic track that we never admit to our friends. So let's dive into fantasy number 1, the one that, if you get right, will replay in his mind forever. Fantasy number 1, the she's proud of me moment. Here's the thing about men. Deep down, we're still that little boy hoping someone will stick our drawing on the fridge. When a man imagines the woman he loves looking at him with that, I'm proud of you face, it hits different. It's not just about big achievements like landing a huge deal or buying a house. Sometimes it's something small, fixing the leaky faucet, winning a game of pool, grilling a steak perfectly. And when you acknowledge it, that moment lodges itself in his brain like a favorite movie scene. He'll replay it while driving, in the shower, at 3 a.m. because that look you gave him tells him he's not just good enough. He's your guy. It's not an ego thing. It's about knowing he's making the woman he cares about proud. And trust me, in his mental fantasy reel, that scene gets a lot of replays. Fantasy number 2, the peaceful silence. All right, this one's gonna surprise you. Men fantasize about silence, not the awkward, I think she's mad at me silence. I'm talking about that peaceful, warm, we're good silence. Picture this. You're both on a couch. Maybe he's scrolling through something. You're reading. The TV's on low. No one's talking. And no one needs to. For him, this isn't boring. It's heaven. It's like plugging his phone into the charger and watching it go from 2% to 100%. You see, men live in a world where they're expected to constantly do something, solve something, fix something. The fantasy of just existing with you without pressure, without performance, that's the kind of comfort that makes him think, yeah, she's my safe place. And here's the kicker. He'll remember those quiet moments more than the flashy ones. It's the stillness that makes him feel secure with you. Fantasy number 3, the unexpected support. Every man has imagined this one, even if he doesn't talk about it. It's that moment when you defend him without him even being there to hear it. Maybe a friend makes a joke at his expense and you shut it down. Maybe someone questions his choices and you say, actually, here's why I think he's amazing. When a man fantasizes about this, it's not because he wants a bodyguard. It's because loyalty is rare and it's powerful. This kind of moment tells him you're with him, not just when things are fun and Instagram worthy, but when it matters. And you know what's funny? He'll never come out and say, babe, I fantasize about you publicly validating my existence. That's not how men operate. But if he finds out you went to bat for him without being asked, oh, he'll remember it. He'll file it away under reasons she's irreplaceable. And yes, men have mental folders like that. This fantasy isn't about drama or proving anyone wrong. It's about knowing you believe in him enough to stand by him when he's not there to defend himself. That kind of faith? Yeah, it sticks. And those are just the warm-up fantasies. The next ones, they're even more unexpected, including one that's about a secret world only the two of you share. But before we get there, let me just say, if you've been underestimating the non-physical side of a man's mind, you're about to be pleasantly shocked. Fantasy number 4, the first look glow. Every man has this one. It's the moment you see him and your face lights up. Not a polite, oh hey smile, but that oh wow it's you expression where your eyes widen, your body relaxes, and you take that tiny inhale like relief just walk in. To him, this is like hitting refresh on his confidence after a brutal day. Coffee stains, traffic, a million tiny annoyances, all erased in 1 second. That look says, you're my person, and he'll replay it like the opening shot of his favorite movie. 2 months in or 20 years later, he still fantasizes about that spark being real, consistent, and unmistakably for him. It's the silent reassurance that he's not just a part of your day, he's the best part. And once a man feels that, he'll chase it for the rest of his life. Fantasy number 5, the shared adventure. Men don't always daydream about candlelit dinners or Paris getaways. Sometimes it's you, him, a random Saturday, and a let's just go idea with no map and terrible snacks. Wrong exits, gas station gummy bears, a dead phone, and somehow you're laughing harder than you did all week. These small misadventures make him feel like life with you will never be boring. The fantasy isn't the destination. It's the way the journey becomes a story. He imagines thrift store jackets in the rain, a playlist that randomly nails every mood, and the moment you say, best detour ever, that's the partner in crime energy he secretly craves. Spontaneous, messy, unforgettable. Fantasy number 6, the private joke that's just yours. Every man loves the inside joke that only you two get. It might be a dumb word, a ridiculous face, or a tiny incident no one else would find funny, but for you two, it's comedic gold that never expires. He fantasizes about that secret language because it turns relationship into team. At a crowded party, one glance and you're both suppressing laughter. In a tense moment, a single word diffuses everything. It's a password only you share, a force field against the world. Years later, the same joke still lands. He loves knowing there's a private universe with rules you invented together. And laughter's the currency. Fantasy number 7, the she chose me realization. This one gets underestimated. Men don't just fantasize about being chosen, they fantasize about knowing you had options and still pick them without hesitation. It's not jealousy or possession, it's clarity. Maybe it's the way you brush off attention or how you speak about him with warmth when he isn't there. That subtle proof says he's not a placeholder, he's the headline, not a side quest. He pictures you closing the metaphorical door on the world and opening the one that says us. That moment invites him to step up even more, to earn, protect, and deepen what you've deliberately chosen. Fantasy number 8, the legacy memory. This one's deep. He imagines a moment with you that still matters decades later. A rainy afternoon baking lopsided cookies, a midnight walk under streetlights, or a kitchen slow dance in socks while dinner burns. In his mind, it's a Polaroid. Cinnamon in the air, wet pavement outside, your laugh bouncing off the walls. No grandeur, no audience, just something so authentic it imprints on him forever. Men dream of memories that endure, not just moments that trend. He wants a scene he'll recall in quiet, smiling without explanation. Something that makes him think, that was the life I wanted and we were in it together and I wouldn't trade it for anything. It's not just nostalgia, it's emotional proof that what you had was rare and worth every second. So yeah, turns out men's fantasies aren't just about what you think. Sometimes they're about loyalty, pride, peace, adventure, and memories that last a lifetime. Give him even one of these and you'll live rent-free in his mind forever. Thanks for watching.